Hi, this is Sweet June. How's everybody doing today? I'm a little nervous, guys. A little nervous, a little worried, kind of stressed. Yesterday, I'm having some symptoms. Um, Yesterday, I started getting an itchy throat, and I didn't know if it was my allergies, because my allergies have been acting up too. So I took one of my allergy meds, and usually, typically, when I take my allergy meds, whatever symptoms I'm having is alleviated. Well, the symptoms didn't get alleviated, and my throat started hurting me more. And first, my throat was just kind of scratchy, and then it started getting worse, and then it started really hurting me last night. And so I rubbed some rub on it, and you know, um, drank some tea. Late early this morning, I drank some tea, and my throat is still kind of hurting. I took some Alka-Seltzer Plus, so I'm doing better. You know, since had taken that, but my nose got kind of stuffy, and my throat still kind of hurts. So that's scary. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna see how I do within the next 24 hours. I feel okay now. Since I took the Alka-Seltzer Plus, I'm feeling okay. My nose is not stuffy, but my throat is still hurting. So I'm scared, guys. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm worried. I'm trying not to stress out because I know if I stress, I might make it worse. But I took my vitamins, and I've been steady taking my vitamins. Um, I'm supposed to have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I have to see how I'm feeling. If I'm still having, if I'm still, I'm not really coughing. I coughed a little, but not much. So that's good. Um, I have to see how I do tomorrow. My dentist appointment is tomorrow afternoon, so I have to see how I do. If I'm not feeling um, up to par tomorrow, then I'm gonna have to call and cancel and reschedule it because I know they probably don't want me coming up in there with symptoms. And if I'll see how I do within the next 24 hours, and if I get worse, then I'm gonna have to break down and get tested. But if things get better, then I'm good. So it might just be just a little cold. I was driving my son's car the other day, and I had the air conditioning going. And sometimes if you got the air conditioning going and then you turn it off and you go out into the heat, you come back into the car. I don't know. That probably could cause it too because I drove his car for the last couple of days, and I had the air conditioning going, and you know, cutting it off, turning it back on. I was cutting it off, turning it back on, cutting it off, turning it back on. So that might have caused it too. Getting really really warm and then turn the air on, getting cold. So that could have caused it too. And I'm a little frustrated with my sons. They're still bringing company over to the house. I put a sign on the door. You look back at a few weeks ago, I did a video where I was talking about, I showed the sign that I put on my door. And it's like they don't take this virus seriously. They don't take it seriously. Every time I try to discuss it with my youngest son, he gets argumentative. And, they don't take it seriously. I don't know how many people have to die in order for these guys to take it seriously. Right now, up here in Michigan, they have a mandatory people, you gotta wear a mask when you go into stores and stuff now. It is mandatory. It is a law. You can get fined if you're not wearing a mask. So it's mandatory now. They didn't made it a law up here in Michigan because the numbers are, I don't know what state you guys are living in, but here up in Michigan, our numbers are steady going up. So the governor made it a law that everybody's pissed at the governor. She made national news because everybody's upset with her because she's only trying to keep everybody safe. She's only doing these things to keep everybody safe, and everybody's getting upset. And but then they go out here and they put themselves at risk. They might wind up getting sick, and then they be like, "Oh, I guess she was right." Duh. I mean, I don't know what it's going to take for people to take this thing seriously. My sons are still having, I'm really frustrated with my sons because they still got people coming over to the house like there's nothing going on. And yesterday I was just so irritated, and it's like, I feel like, I kind of feel like I want to get my own spot because it's like, they're not listening. It, it's like they're not connecting the dots. They're not taking this thing seriously. The people that are coming over to the house is not taking it seriously. So if I got to start yelling at people, or I don't want to be rude, but I'm about to get there. I'm about to go there. I'm not trying to be rude or anything because the people that have been coming over to my house, I've been knowing them for a very long time. They're my son's closest friends. But if I got to get ugly, I got to get ugly. If I got to start getting ugly, I might have to break down and get ugly because this for them to see how serious this thing is. Because now I don't know what's going on with me. Like I said, I'm feeling okay now for the most part. Um, I took that cold medicine, so I've been doing good. But my throat is still kind of itchy, still kind of hurts. So it's scary because when you get these symptoms, you don't know, if it's the virus, and the symptoms range. They have like they range from mild to severe. So I don't know if it's because I caught a little cold or my allergies are acting up because I do have allergies, and I could have caught a little cold. I rarely catch summer colds, but um, I have caught a summer cold before, so it's possible. Like I said, I was in and out of the air conditioning in my son's car, so that could have, I broke out a sweat, and then, like I say, I kept turning the air on and turning it off because I would get too hot, so I turn it off. And then so when I turn it off, I start sweating and turn it back on. So, that could have caused it. So, um, I don't know. I mean, I've been taking all the precautions. I've been wearing masks. I was wearing masks long before they before they made it a law. I was doing it from the very beginning and been steady washing my hands, and I take my precautions at work, and um, I don't know, somewhere along the line I might have slipped somewhere. I don't know, but for the most part, I've been pretty much taking precautions for the most part. I've been taking this thing pretty seriously. My sons aren't taking it seriously. They think this is the time to socialize and hang out with their friends. Friends coming over. They're not practicing social distancing. They're not wearing masks. And my oldest son never did wear a mask, and but he has to now. I told him the other day. I said, "Well, you gotta wear a mask now. When you go to the store, you gotta wear a mask now. You ain't got no choice." And so um, he wasn't wearing one before. So they don't take it seriously. So like I said, I'm about to get ugly. I'm about to get ugly. Because it's, I like I say, I feel like I kind of want to. Sometimes I'm starting to feel like I want to get my own spot. I don't know where the place where I was thinking about going. I don't know if I can afford. The place where I was thinking about going, I don't know if I can afford. So they just put some nice apartments downtown, and they want an arm and a leg. They want New York prices for them. Actually, they're a little cheaper than New York, but um, I just don't think they're in my price range. But hey, they're the best. They're the best, and they're nice. So I wouldn't mind, getting one of those. But I just don't know if it's in my price range. So I don't know. I'm just really frustrated. Um, So I've been kind of hitting around saying, yeah, I'm having some symptoms. My grandson was over today, and he was over last night. And I told my son, I said, I don't want to, because he put him off on me last night. And I said, well, you might want to be careful because I said, I'm having symptoms, so I don't want to give him anything. I don't know what's going on, so I don't want to give him anything. So I'm kind of hint, try to give them some hints. So it's scary. I don't know. It's like every time you get symptoms, and the thing is, allergy symptoms and cold symptoms coincide with this coronavirus symptoms. I mean, they're similar. The coronavirus, the cold, and the allergy symptoms, they're all similar. So it's like when you do come down with the symptoms, just like you don't know what's going on, and it's stressful. It's stressful, and it's very stressful. I'm trying not to freak out and get myself, overly stressed, because I know that's not going to help my body. But I've been steady praying and stuff like that. Of course, I've been praying all this time. So just keep me in your prayers, guys. Like I said, I'm doing great now. I'm going to see how I'm going to do. Well, for the most part, like I said, my throat still kind of hurt, but I'm going to see how I do over the next 24 hours. And if I'm feeling like I'm having some symptoms tomorrow, I'm probably going to have to call and cancel the dentist appointment, because I know they probably don't, even though they wear a mask and stuff. Um, I had to go through some things to get this appointment. So because they're where I go, they're taking extra precautions, and act like they don't want to hardly let you come up in there and stuff. So I had to go through a little bit to get this appointment, and I had to wait like 3 weeks to get this appointment. And I need a tooth. I have a tooth that needs to come out of my mouth. So I don't think it's infected, but it's got to come out. So I don't want to cancel the appointment. I'm not sure if they were going to pull my teeth tomorrow or not, or just look at it or whatever they was going to do. I don't know. But I have to see how I'm feeling tomorrow morning. And if I still feel like I'm having some symptoms, I'm going to have to cancel my appointment and reschedule it. And I hate to do that, but like I said, I know they don't want me coming up in there with symptoms. So, well, and then I have to see how I feel to see if, I mean, I'm not having a temp. I mean, I've been having hot flashes, but I always have hot flashes. Like I'll get a little warm and then I'll cool down, but that's normal because I'm going through my change. So, but I haven't, as far as that, I haven't had a high temp, so I haven't had a high temp. Like I said, since I took the Alka-Seltzer Plus, I've been doing better. So hopefully it's just, allergies flaring up, or I got a little cold, and that's about it. So just keep me prayed up, guys. Lord have mercy. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to my channel. Hit the notification bell and hit the like button. Stay tuned. I'll try to get another video out to you today. If not, I'll try to get another one out to you tomorrow. I don't know. I have to see how I'm doing. But stay tuned. Peace and love. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Washing your hands 20 seconds. Practicing social distancing and wearing your mask. Coming back at you. Peace and love. This is Sweet Joe.